see you doing work.
Looking sharp, MP?
Just do what you did last time.
Don't miss out on our next special giveaway. We'll be giving out Mavericks mouse pads for everyone in attendance. Don't forget to watch the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Batman, and the Maverick Dancing. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Mavericks along with your issue and seat location to 55.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Mavericks come into Game 3 up 2 games to none. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Timberwolves. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome back to round one of the Western Conference playoff. You look at the Mavericks, they have a huge advantage having stole the first 2 games on the road.
I mean, they really do, B.A. This is a dream start to their playoff run. This team smells blood in the water, believe that.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now here's Washington. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Randle pulls down the board.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Offensive board. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Irving. Launches it. Randle pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Conley. And here's Randle. Randle draws the double. Here's Here's Edwards. On the money from 12 feet away.
But if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Fresh. Washington, a screen on Conley. Back to Thompson. Fires the three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Irving with it. Thompson outside. Irving against Edwards. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three from Thompson. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And that one drops for him.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep. Thompson's got 6.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. A shot from the low post is good. 6 points for him.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Fresh, the pass to Irving. Pass to Fresh. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Back to Irving. This one for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Randle. Gobert with a screen on Washington. For 3, Randle drains the triple.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Fresh. No made baskets yet. Irving, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Randle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Grimes, he's checked in for Thompson. And Doncic has subbed in for Irving. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Into the lane. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time. Just a man a second late.
The Mavericks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Fresh, the pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randle against Lively. And it's blocked.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
Here's Fresh. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Pass to Randle. Outside, DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Off with the layup. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. And here's Randall. The three is up. Rebounded by Fresh. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Conley. Lively with a screen on Conley. Fresh, the pass to Doncic. They get it back. Here's Fresh. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's Edwards in for Mike Conley.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic against Edwards. Pass to Randall. They double Randall. Outside, Ingles. Back to Randall. Gets Edwards on the wing. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fresh, the pass to Marshall. Here's Fresh. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Let's go with a three. Drops in the three. Fresh has got 6. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you and welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
P.J. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and then there's Dante Exum. And it's Fresh in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Fresh in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He ended up with 23 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And really, it's not so surprising to see him go off like that. He's a star in every sense of the word. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The three, DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fresh, the pass to Irving. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. Pass to Ingles. They set the pick. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
Now here's Irving. Powell, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. And Powell with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Pass to Fresh. Washington outside. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Fresh. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Fresh. 6 points for him. Washington outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
You see Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Over to the left wing. Reed against Powell. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. For three, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Fresh. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The open shot by Edwards. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Fresh, the pass to Irving. And here's Washington from the baseline. Chalk up 2 there. Washington's got his second basket on the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Edwards looking for an opening. Edwards so good inside.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Pass to Exum. To the wing on the left. Powell, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Fresh. DiVincenzo covering. DiVincenzo with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Ingles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, how good is Joe Ingles at pushing the pace in transition? Understands the right route to take in space.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Marshall comes in for Washington. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Fresh misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Conley with the ball. Floats one. Thompson pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 4. Fresh, the pass to Doncic. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Conley. The Luka 3. Money.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Randle outside. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Outside McDaniels. From deep, Conley. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. They trail by 1.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Conley passes to McDaniels. 3-pointer off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. Here's Marshall. Here's Fresh. Kept alive. Back to Marshall. Puts up a 3. Fresh. That one's good. Fresh has got 9.
I just love the ball movement.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Gafford, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost.
Picked by Gobert. Fires for three. And Dillingham gets the three. Dillingham's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Lively. 4-3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dillingham with the bucket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
35 seconds left in the first half. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Dillingham. From deep, Doncic with a block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about twice on the pipes?
Back to Daniels. Here's Dillingham. And finally, they hit one. Dillingham's got 8 points here in the quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. We'll be back in a moment.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see. That calculates to they're lucky to be in this game. Look, they're good.
Looking at the series. Thanks for joining us. Time to head.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard. Gobert no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And here is Irving, still without a bucket. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. From deep, Conley nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
There's a screen. Tries it from 19. Oh, good D by Edwards.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Conley looking for an opening. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Edwards finds Conley. Beyond the arc. Washington grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Washington, a screen on Conley. Fresh. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game. Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Pass to Gafford. Irving with a deep 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Conley Conley passes to Edwards. For three. Minnesota again missing.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Washington against Randall to the paint. Fresh. That one's good. He's got 14.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Irving. They need this. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Grimes comes in for Klay Thompson. Pass to Irving. With a step back. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. Edwards a screen on Washington. Here's Randall. Offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Pass to Irving. Here's Fresh. There's the three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. Off the mark there with a three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside, Ingles. Checked by Gobert. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. Takes a three. The triple hit for Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Fresh, the pass to Grimes. Here's Marshall. No points yet. Pass to Fresh from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now here's Ingles. He's guarded by Exum. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Fresh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. Pass to Marshall. Here's Fresh. It's Exum on the wing. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Conley. 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Here's Marshall. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Edwards, a pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Hook it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Fresh, the pass to Marshall. Here's Grimes. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Randall outside. We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd quarter.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up a slack.
Lively with a screen on Edwards. Fresh knocks it down from distance. Fresh has got 14 points here in the second half.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Luka Doncic is checked in for Dallas. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doncic. Lively with a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Randall, good. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic passes to Fresh. Pass to Grimes from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Doncic. Back to Randall. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. The free throw drops for Randall. And Randall drops them both. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Fresh. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Fresh in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Miller finds DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Here's Fresh. DiVincenzo covering. And here's Thompson for 3. Clay fires back with a 3 to answer.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Shot is up. Ingles, no good.
Look, he forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Washington's shot is good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Timberwolves shooting around 44%. Not bad. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. There's a screen. There's the triple. Wow, what a response from Edwards.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Here's Fresh. Outside Irving. Here's the 3. Miller pulls it in.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Ingles against Thompson. Ingles passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Right
AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Thompson with a screen. Irving for three. A rebound by Ingles.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Pass to Reed. Miller with it. The kick out to Edwards. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Edwards has got 26 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Here's Fresh. Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up, high post. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. They set the pick. Feet out. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. Fresh, the pass to Irving. The 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Pass to Edwards. Miller, a screen on Washington. Edwards, that's good. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Fresh. DiVincenzo covering. Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Here's Fresh. Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. Fresh, the pass to Thompson. Oh! From the parking lot!
Klay Thompson, calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
They've been winning the rebound battle today. Another big board right there.
Outside Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Fresh. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Randle. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Irving. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in. Now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Randle outside. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Pass to Gafford. Now Thompson. Here's Fresh. From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Randall finds Gobert. Here's Conley. Right side, McDaniels. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Pass to Fresh. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And so it's Dallas with it. 46 seconds left in the game. Washington a screen. Fresh. Knocks it loose.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Edwards. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
And so it's Dallas with it. Fresh misses. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And Dallas calls time here. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Fresh. That one's good. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Out left to the wing. The three. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Steph Curry is the GOAT shooter.